Miss Kulkarni here. In this video, we are going to talk about periodic trends. It means there are some properties of elements which we can correlate in the periodic table. So let's find out which are those properties and how they are correlated. So we're going to talk about these three properties. There is atomic size or radius, there is ionization energy, and there is electronegativity. What does each of the term mean? The atomic radius or the size, which simply it means the half, it should be half of the distance between the centers of two adjacent atoms. So if these are two atoms and that's the distance between two centers, it's half of the distance. Then there is ionization energy. This is the energy required to remove one electron from the last orbit, which is the valence electron. And then we have electronegativity. This is simply the attraction, the pull for the atom towards the electrons. Okay, so let's find out how these properties change in the periodic table. If you remember, periodic table has vertical columns, these are called groups, and then we have periods. So make sure you are aware about groups and periods. So in case of atomic size, as we go down in a group, okay, it increases, the atomic size increases as we go down. And in case of period, I'm going to tell you two different ways. It says here atomic size decreases across the period. So we can draw an arrow towards the other side. But what I'm going to tell you is, if you read this in reverse manner, if it decreases across the period from left to right, we can also say if you go from right to left, it's going to be increasing. And you know why? It is very easy to remember. If you imagine this is a periodic table and we are pinching the periodic table at the bottom left corner, then we are actually increasing the radius as we pull it. So that's simple. As we go down in the group, it increases. As we go from right to left in a period, it will be increasing. Now why does this happen? Simply, in a group, when we add new electrons, they are in fact added to a new energy level. So if this is suppose say second level and this is suppose say maybe sixth level, naturally the energy level is farther and farther from the nucleus, which increases the size. So remember, the main thing is it is increasing from right to left because the electrons are added to the same level, and protons in the nucleus will have more pulling force towards the electron. Okay, moving on to the ionization energy. And in this case now, I am going to ask you to pinch the periodic table to the top right. So when you do that, across the period from left to right, it will be increasing. And then when we go down in a group, it says it's decreasing, or look at that, opposite to that, it will be increasing from bottom to top. Now I want to just tell you what are the elements which are on the left side of periodic table. Those are metals. Don't you think metals like to lose the electrons and try to become isoelectronic with the noble gases? So metals try to lose electrons. So it's very easy to remove the electrons. Whereas when we come to non-metals, they want to hold on to electrons because they are so close to the noble gas that they can get one or two electrons and they are done. So it is difficult to remove electrons as we come to the non-metals. Okay, moving to the next one now, electronegativity. This simply means the attractive force which the atom has towards the nearby electron. And again, I'm going to tell you, pinching on the top corner, right top corner, helps us to remember how it changes. So inner period is going to increase from left to right, in a group, it's going to increase from bottom to the top. And you know, the electron attraction will be more for the nonmetals, because nonmetals want to gain more electron and easily turn into the noble gas, of course in isoelectronic manner. And then there are these noble gases, and they are passive. They don't want to lose or gain any electron. So what happens to electronegativity? That is absolutely zero. So they don't have any electronegativity. So I hope you enjoyed the video and you could remember simple easy way by pinching the periodic table either at the bottom left or the top right corner and get the answers for all these properties, how they change the periodic trends in the periodic table. So I will see you guys in next video. Bye.